The episode opens about the same as before. People being asked what they think about the Batman. Just like in the original, some say they think Batman is a criminal, while others see him as a hero. Others are somewhat in the middle, or some people think Batman is the coolest, including, in addition that I've added here, a young orphan named Dick. Mayor Hill announces the idea of the anti-Batman task force, claiming that it was his idea, despite the fact that Thorne gave him that idea. He next cut the Hills off. We see him ventriloquist, causing him to scream. "Hello, Mr. Mayor. My boss would like to have a word with you, Mayor Hills. Get out of here before I call security." Scarface comes out of the shadows and attaches to the ventriloquist's hand. "Listen up, dummy. I'm the big cheese around here, capiche? You better pay attention to what I say, or you might find yourself swimming with the fishes real quick. Hang up that phone. Follow my orders to the letter, you low-life mayor." Hill sits down, breathing heavily, and says, Who the heck are you supposed to be?" Scarface laughs. "Listen up, wise guy. The name's Scarface, but you will call me Sir from now on, capiche?" Mayor Hill weakly says, "Yes, sir." Scarface, "Alright, listen up, Mayor. I get it, we all want that bat out of the picture, but I ain't convinced if this anti-Batman crew's gonna cut it. I've seen him go toe-to-toe with my pal Clayface. And let me tell you, Bat's got strength, speed, brains, and a whole lot of grit. But hey, I'm curious to see how this plays out, so I'll sit back and wait to see what they whip up in a week." And after that, Scarface and ventriloquist leave, leaving the mayor afraid of what's to come. For a while, it stays about the same with Montoya being put in charge of task force, the anti-Batman task force, trying to capture Batman with fake crimes, failing multiple times. Glass and Bullet getting jealous, Dent making fun of them, up until we get to Dr. Harleen Quinzel, who's a psychological analyst on the Dark Knight. This Batman guy is very interesting. He seems to have similar traits of both the hero and the Shadow. He really has a lot of courage, strong sense of justice just like the hero. And like the Shadow seems to be hiding something from society. Seems to have some sort of obsession with costume weirdos like Catwoman, for example. Want to catch the Bat? You're gonna need a costume weirdo. Dr. Crane has a very interesting book on stuff like this. It's really worth a read. Montoya blushes at Harleen's bubbly personality and says, "Thank you, Miss Quinzel. This gives Flass an idea. An awful idea. Detective Flass got a wonderfully awful idea." Flass led Bullock through the grim corridors of a prison, his eyes scanning the shadows for the right kind of scoundrel. It wasn't long before he spotted Firebug, the flicker of mischief in the air. He called him Firefly, a deliberate jab at his pride. Smirk, feigned a trip to Arkham, taunting him with a flickering lighter, ignited his ramblings about the seductive dance of the flames. Clever ruse, they staged a breakdown, giving him a chance to slip away and reclaim his Firebug arsenal. Firebug suits up and looks at the poorest part of Gotham. Firebug envisions the flame, a source of enlightenment for the people, picturing women and children caught in the blaze, seemingly joyful and liberated. Play amidst the fire, he ignites the building, forcing Montoya and Commissioner Gordon to rush in and rescue any survivors. Batman, sensing the chaos, we intervene, confront Firebug, and save us trapped inside. Meanwhile, a young woman with ethereal cyan skin, striking blue eyes, dark blue hair, the inferno, exclaims, "Perfect." She conjures up an icy slide to get inside the burning structure. We shift back to Firebug, who is gleefully igniting building, cackling like a madman. Batman suddenly appears, seeing a fierce stare on Firebug, who shouts, "Are you blocking my path?" Batman remains silent, his gaze unwavering. "Oh, the strong silent type, eh? Well, no matter. Soon enough, you'll see the beauty of the flames." He unleashes a burst of fire. Predictably, his aim is off, missing Batman entirely. Just then, Cyan woman enters the scene, coolly remarking, "You need to cool it off." Fierce battle ensures with getting the upper hand. Despite Firebug's attempts, which are hampered by his own incompetence. Realizing the urgency, Batman decides to prioritize rescuing the children trapped in the building and rushes off to save. Gordon and Montoya are searching for survivors in the building. They manage to locate a few and help them escape through a window. Surprised, they spot Dick, a young boy featured on the news earlier about Dick, bravely trying to save the nun and a few orphans in murder. Inspired by Batman, he's determined to be a hero. So Gordon's like, "Oh, Richard, it won't last long in this building." Dick responds, "My needs come second to all of yours." The other, "There's still people trapped inside and I want to help them." Just then, a piece of debris nearly falls on him. Batman swoops in with his grappling hook, saving the boy. Sees a reflection of his younger self in Dick. "Kid's right," Batman declares. "We need to find the other survivors and get them out of here. Suppose that we have a truce for now, don't we, Gordon? He extends his
Hand out for Gordon, too.
shake, and Gordon accepts. Together, the four of them set off on a mission to rescue more lives. Flames roar louder as the building creaks ominously. Fire spreads like a living entity, licking at every surface. Looking flash, storm-proof a chaotic sea. Her nerves frayed, her determination unyielding. Smoke stings her eyes. The fear of exposure propels them forward. Meanwhile, Batman, Gordon, Montoya, and Dick continue their frantic rescue efforts. Batman swiftly moves through the inferno. Gordon, close behind, escapes shielding the children. Falling embers. Montoya shouts above the chaos, directing survivors towards exits as Dick helps a small child navigate the hazardous debris. Ben and Gordon reach the endangered children. The laundry chute becomes their salvation. With precision, Batman helps the terrified kids escape one by one. Dick, the last one to go, flashes a thumbs up before sliding down. "See you at the bottom," he says with a smile. Batman, for some reason, felt like he was being watched, but he couldn't quite put his finger on it. Clash ignites with fierce intensity as Firebug unleashes a searing blaze towards Killer Frost. Bellowing, "You stay back, you monster!" The intensity makes Killer Frost break his sweat and shiver. "Look who's talking, idiot!" In a quick, decisive move, she plunges her icy blade into her side with a sinister smirk. He aims for Firebug's propane tank top. "Good luck trying to set this place ablaze, loser!" However, her triumph is short-lived. Firebug seizes a moment and sends her hurling through the window with a fierce kick. Meanwhile, Batman, having saved the rest of his survivors, turns to Gordon and Montoya to place low ground. "Get to safety. The fight is mine, not yours." Firebug chuckles at Batman, taunting. "Oh, you can speak. You've turned your back on the flames, so it looks like you'll be heading straight to the frigid depths of Hades. Now you're giving me a silent trick." Before he can finish, Batman lands a punch squarely on Firebug's face, silencing him. Swift motion, Batman throws a freeze grenade on Firebug's propane, casing it in ice to prevent fire retaliation. He then sends a battering, slicing through air, leaving a deep cut on Firebug's rib. Follows it a powerful kick that sends him stumbling forward. As the fight intensifies, a shower of flaming debris interrupts their clash, forcing Batman to make a hasty escape through the window. Firebug races towards the inferno, engulfing the top floor. Seeking an escape route, he ascends the building. He realizes he's out of energy. Decides to wait. Bullock and Flash arrive at a summit. Firebug gives in, prompting Flash to talk to Sloppy Joe. "He knows what we did. Remember the last guy we let go, Killer Croc? He nearly got us fired, and then slaughtered a bunch of circus performers. Firefly thinks you're weak. Show him he's wrong. Finish him off, now!" In a moment of brash, Bullock shoots Firebug dead, allowing the media to portray him and Flash as heroes. The episode ends with Killer Frost on a payphone stating, "I may not have got close enough to learn much about him. Despite his icy demeanor, he seems tender, same alive, soft yet chilling female. How disappointing. But it's not a total loss. Managed to track his movements thanks to the bug I placed on your wrist. I have already devised a master plan to eliminate every obstacle in my path. Only a matter of time as the screen fades to black."